So today is the day. We finally get to start back on the giveaway bike. Hopefully we get that thing knocked out, rolling, if not driving this weekend. I made a quick trip this morning to the machine shop, picked up the ball joint pads. I ran down to Wild Boar, picked up some new ball joints. Just made it back to the shop. We're about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I have shipped out every order we had yesterday, so I have nothing to worry about all weekend. Today is Thursday, it's about 3 o'clock, so I should have the rest of the day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't see any reason, unless I'm forgetting something, that I can't have this thing driving around in the yard, minus the plastic, because we're still going over some stuff, talking to some people about doing a custom wrap, what that'll be price-wise versus maybe like a hydro dip, versus maybe trying to order new plastic, versus me retrying the whole powder coating plastic thing. We're still going over the plastics, but I should be able to do everything but the plastic and the seat. We're getting the seat like a custom cover done for the seat. We're gonna have our logo stitched into it. So minus plastic and seats, I should be able to drive this thing around this weekend, I hope. So we'll jump out, run over there, set the GoPro up. Let's get the rest of the parts tore down, then we'll start the fabrication so we can get the powder coating hopefully by tomorrow. So I've got everything taken apart that I can at the moment. So I'm gonna jump in here and get the sandblasting cabinet ready, bring the parts in, get them sandblasted. I'll get them organized based on what color they're gonna get powder coated. Once we get done with that, we'll jump onto the 6-inch lift kit and the 8-inch stretch. I've kind of came down with the small sinus infection or cold, so I'm gonna jump inside, grab a little bit of medicine. I'll get back out here, we'll get these parts sandblasted, and then we'll jump onto the lift kit. So we got some of the parts cleaned, we have some of them powder coated. We are running a little behind from where I wanted to be at. I wanted it done already, but I got extremely sick for about a week. There was like 2.5, 3 days I didn't even get out of bed. I'm feeling better now. I'm pretty much back to 100%. I still don't even know what was really wrong. All I know was extreme headache, a lot of sinus stuff, and just all I could do was lay around and sleep and take medicine. I'm back to feeling pretty much 100% now. I did get the motor put in the frame. We got some powder coating and stuff done. I didn't get to capture that on video. We're about to run out here. We're going to start the assembly and see how far we can get. I still need to build the lift kit, but we'll probably start that probably tonight or tomorrow. I think today's Thursday the 17th, and the goal is to still have this thing at Scraping the Coast. Not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, last weekend in June. So not this weekend, but next weekend. I don't see why we can't make that unless something happens. We did get our seat recovered. We got a patch put on that with our logo and some diamonds put into the seat. Hopefully we'll have that picked up tomorrow. I'll get some pictures on Instagram and Facebook posted about that. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a final video once it's completely assembled and kind of go over it. I had to change some things because we were kind of running behind. I didn't get to do the stretch kit exactly the way I wanted to do it. I kind of had to change it up a little bit. Still come out nice. I think it'll look good once it's done. And I was able to go with the dual shocks in the rear the way I wanted. So not really disappointed in that, just kind of slightly disappointed. But I'm gonna do an overall video once it's done and completely assembled, like a complete walk around. And then of course I'll do the video over all the details on how to be entered and stuff still. So let's jump out here and get to putting some parts on and see what I need to find and see what we need to still powder coat and get this thing put together.
So as you can see, we got this thing running and driving, but we are still far from having it completely done. Got a ton of small stuff like the handlebar grips, the front headlight, the front brakes, and I know a lot of people have asked about it and said something about it looking squatted, and it does at the moment because the rear shocks we use, some really old 300 front shocks, and when we put weight on them, they just completely compress down. But I've got some better shocks out back. I'm gonna get them out, get them cleaned up, get them put on, and we should be back being leveled in. I'm gonna do a review video on this from the front to the back, go over everything about it that I love, everything that I hated about it. And it's not that I hate anything about it, I was just a little depressed or a little disappointed in the fact that we couldn't powder coat the frame, we had to paint it because it wouldn't fit in our oven, and some other small details like that. But nothing that I really hate about the build. It came out really good, especially if you figure in the amount of hours we put into it. We built this extremely fast. We were trying to make Scraping the Coast, we didn't make it, but we gave it our best shot, and the build came out really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm a little sad that we lost some of the footage in the building it, but it was probably my fault, because from the moment that we started the build and the moment I was actually able to get back on the build once we got it tore down, there was like a week gap. I got extremely sick, stayed in bed for a week straight. 4 days I didn't get out of bed at all. Like the fifth and sixth day I would get out and sit on the couch for like a couple hours. And I had some people help in between that gap, and it's probably just my fault. I either lost the SD card, I deleted some footage, or I didn't video it all together. I'm not sure what happened. But I've got that figured out how to do it maybe a little better on our next build that we're fixing to start. It's going to be our next giveaway. So this giveaway will end September the 25th. Hopefully we'll have the next giveaway already completely done, completely built, and September the 26th we'll start that giveaway, and it will run for 3 months. If it, knock on wood somewhere that it works out that way. That's the goal anyways. We'll see. I know a lot of people is wanting to order parts at the moment, headlights, bumpers, rear racks. We can't get material. We use one of the largest metal suppliers in this area, and we called them the other day, and he's like, we don't have it, and he don't know when he's going to get it. So we're going to reach out to some other suppliers to see what they can get. I know a lot of people's been wanting these rear racks. They had no 3/16 plate, no 14 gauge for the headlights, had no 12 gauge, had a little bit of 11 gauge, but what he did have was like triple in price from what we normally pay for it. So we're going to reach out, see what we can come up with. We have started reaching out to some different suppliers to maybe supply us with some parts. We'll see how that goes. I'll post more on that. Hopefully we'll get the review video done on this weekend, or maybe first of next week. We'll start the next build series for the next giveaway, not next week, but the following week. And we have our long-term build that we're going to post on the channel. We'll start it in about 3 weeks to a month, probably more like a month. I'm not going to say much about it, but I will say it will be the craziest Honda build that I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like it. It will have something on it that I've never seen on a Can-Am. I've never seen it on a Polaris. I've never seen it on a Honda or a Kawasaki. And it might not even make it out of the shop. It might lock up before it hits dirt, but we're definitely going to give it a try, see how it comes out. So I'm extremely dehydrated. I've been going wide open all day. I'm about to jump off, go in and grab me some tea. I'll try to get this video put together. We'll get it posted. I'll get that review video done. And if you haven't already and you want some entries into this giveaway, go over to chaosoffroad.com. We've got a bunch of t-shirts on there. We've got some stickers. We got some hats. We're working with some designers to get some better designs. We have a bunch of these old designs like this that my wife had made up months and months ago. She hates these things. I love them as well. I've got like 6 of this exact same shirt that I use for work shirts. She's going to discount them and then just try to get them out of the house. So if you want a work shirt, or just you don't care what the design looks like, she'll have those posted real soon. But before I pass out, I'm going to jump out, run in and get me some tea, take a quick 15-minute break, and we'll try to start putting this video together. So until next time.